Welcome back. Well, for the markets, it's the Bank Nifty which is sluggish, so down around 0.2%. A couple of these financials are losing ground at this point, so just watch out for a couple of these stocks which managed to gain in yesterday's trading session. Something like an IndusInd Bank, which was one of the top gainers yesterday, is losing some amount of ground today, so that stock is down around 0.5%. And a couple of these IT stocks which have lost a little bit of ground, other heavyweights such as Reliance, ITC as well, in the red, down around 1.5% each for these heavyweights. Sudeep Shah, Head Technical and Derivatives Research at SBI Securities, joins in now to discuss what he's strategizing today. Sudeep, hi, welcome to the show. Well, it might be more quiet on the index front, but there's a lot of stock-specific action. So how would you approach the markets today?
Absolutely. Good afternoon, Ekta. We are seeing some kind of a consolidation today after yesterday's, big move from the lows of the day. And now, what important is to map it with the global markets. Now, global markets have once again gone into sideways consolidation, and we have seen some negative news pertaining to inflation coming out. So, considering that, what the Indian markets are doing, they're in a way outperforming, and from the lows of 17,400, a move to 17,800 in a matter of 3 days. So index is taking its time, it's consolidating, and I feel it could consolidate for a day or two going forward also. And what I feel is the mid-cap side of the markets could give us some more surprise on the upside, because mid-caps have not only bounced from its 200 DMA, they have also managed to cross and sustain above its 20-day exponential moving average. Now, so that is the reason I feel that from the current levels, although there could be some, we'll have to pick and choose within the mid-cap space also, but at least that selling pressure in mid-caps is now reducing, and I feel in the next few sessions, even though index would be in a range, we would see a good setup, we would see a good up move within the mid-cap space.
Okay, so are you looking at any individual stocks? I mean, there's lots buzzing in the mid-cap end today. I was just looking at some of these names, PNB Housing Finance, there's Bosch, by the way, which has hit a fresh 52-week high. In fact, several stocks, REC, PFC, a lot of the PSU names at 52-week highs. Anything that you like in the mid-cap end?
Absolutely. Good afternoon, Sonia. Last time when we had interacted, we were very bullish on the CPSE space. We had PFC as our top pick, and that stock has outperformed way ahead of our expectations. Now, what we feel is that within the CPSE space, Power Grid is one name which has not moved that much from the current levels of 227, 228. It's sustaining above its all moving averages, and it's trading at its last 2 to 3 months high. So I feel that this stock can be looked at from a short to medium term perspective and can be bought with a stop loss of 221 for a target of 240. Sorry. And apart from Power Grid, another pick which I feel could outperform is Indian Hotels. Now, of late, we have been seeing a decent buying in these hotel names, and the top pick is Indian Hotel. Now, this stock chartically has given a symmetrical triangle breakout, and it's trading at its 3 months high now. And in the last 5 sessions, from a very short-term perspective, the stock has witnessed a higher top, higher bottom formation and is trading above its key moving averages on the daily as well as weekly time frame. So I feel that this stock can be bought with a 321 stop loss and a 343 target on the upside.
Okay. Just wanted your thoughts, Sudeep, quickly on the entire mid-cap pharmaceutical space. That seems to be an entire section which is very active today.
Absolutely. So we've seen some good moves from, say, Granules, Syngene, but the top pick we feel from the mid-cap space would be Syngene right now, because from the mid-cap pharma, if we see a lot of these pharma names, they've started to just hold on to their lows and start a tad bit, they're just trying to move higher. So within those charts, I feel Syngene would qualify at least from a short-term trading and an investment perspective. Rest, still, I feel that it's just early days, the first couple of days of initial moves. So I feel we should be a bit skeptical getting into these names right now, when we are getting good names like PSU banks, say CPSE stocks. So there's a lot more to choose from.
Okay, there's lots more to choose from. Got that. Thanks a lot for joining in. So PSU banks, PSU stocks in general are your better bet if you are looking for a trade. Let's slip into a quick break. On the other side of the break, Manisha Gupta will be joining in. She has with her Anuj Gupta of IIFL Securities. So stay tuned for that.